Welcome back, guys. We're going to be talking about another Disney movie classic, in my opinion, that came out in 1998. We are going to be talking about Bug's Life, or A Bug's Life. Oh man, I remember watching this movie so many times as a kid. I remember playing the video game. I watched this movie so much, I'm surprised I did not break the VHS tape. That's how much I love this movie. You guys can watch this right now on Disney Plus. You can own the DVD, or if you still own the VHS, good for you. This movie is something special. It really is. Not only from the cast, but from just the characters in general. We got Dave Foley as Flick, which I did not know that. We also got Kevin Spacey as Hopper, Bonnie Hunt as Rosie, and we also have, of course, a very young Hayden Panettiere as Dot, and then also we had a few others in here as well. We had Dennis Leary as Francis. We also had Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Princess Ada. So there was a lot of different actors and actresses that did a very good job with this movie. So the entirety of this movie is you have the main character, Flick, who is a kind of the outcast of this ant colony on the ant hill, who he's thinks outside the box. He always tries to come up with these weird inventions, and it never works out, and the colony makes fun of him for it. And the colony has the deal with grasshoppers to supposedly protect them and give them food. And when Flick messes up, it messes up the deal, and Hopper, who is the leader of this grasshopper gang, basically gives them until the end of summer to go ahead and give them all the food, and otherwise they're going to kill them and go all out. And when that happens, they pretty much come up with an idea to supposedly get Flick, after Flick comes up with an idea to get warriors to help them fight off the grasshoppers, and that's not their idea. They basically send him off with this idea to almost exile him in a way, to where they're like, okay, he's never going to find anyone who's going to help us. There ain't going to be nobody that's going to help us. So he's going to be out there for completely weeks and months even. That's when they come with the idea to go ahead and do it. And then Flick goes on this journey all the way out to wherever to go ahead and find these so-called warriors. But instead, he finds a circus act of bugs. He finds a beetle, a ladybug, praying mantis, a butterfly, the slug turned into almost a butterfly. You know, all these different bugs, and they portray themselves in the worst fashion to be heroes, and they take the job to supposedly be a circus, but they're not. And that's when they go on this journey of, okay, let's go. And then when Flick Flying figures out, oh my gosh, I did not get warrior bugs, I got a circus group. And then they have to put on this act in front of the colony when he does come back after saving the young princess of the colony and bringing her back, that they're actually warriors, and they have to put on this act to make sure that they're able to come up with this idea to scare off the grasshoppers, so that way the grasshoppers leave them alone. And they only have a certain amount of time, but then when this happens, Hopper tries to come a little early because of what his brother tells him of wanting to do. And then once this happens, it does get revealed that they are not circus bugs, or not fire warrior bugs, but they are circus bugs. And it just destroys the whole plan, and everyone pretty much gets exiled from the colony, and they're like, okay, what do we do? What do we do? And then they have no choice but to give Hopper whatever's left. And Hopper honestly takes over the anthill, and by the luck of grace, Dot actually goes to Flick for help, and that's when Flick and everybody else finally comes up with the idea to scare off the grasshoppers and have this big battle, and they win. And that's when Flick kind of takes the mantle along with Princess Ada, I guess, to make the lives easier for the ants, because they were actually started to become open-minded with Flick's ideas, and then also with everyone else's, and how these bugs became friends/allies with this ant colony. So I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch this. A lot of fun one-liners, especially probably one of my favorite one. A lot of the one-liners came from Kevin Spacey as Hopper. I think he did a good job with this character. I know Kevin Spacey gets a lot of dirt about him, maybe as a person, as an actor. But I think he did really good in this role. I think there was my first moments was the like the whole when he grabs his brother and he just gives him the whole "I swear if I promised mother on her deathbed that I'd kill you, if not now I'd kill you," or the whole where he starts saying about these things they're eating. He says, "Let's pretend this is one little," and he just starts throwing. He says, "How about this one? No, how about this one?" He says, "Okay, then how about this?" And he just starts pulling everything. He kills like three grasshoppers of his gang. And then the same with Flick of making comments about um, just different one-liners, especially with Francis. That was the ladybug, and it was actually a guy, not a girl, for a ladybug. So it was kind of like a funny moment in that where he says like, "Oh, so this is me. I'm a girl. Does that mean it, flyboy?" So it was just a lot of funny comments in there. When you get older, you get it, but when you're younger, you may not get it. This movie is very much of a family movie, so I really highly recommend this film to not only watch it with your kids, watch it with your family, your spouse, whoever. I cannot say this enough about this movie. I truly truly have a lot of love for this movie. It's very much part of my childhood. It may not be the best movie out of Disney that they've done, but it's still a very fun movie to watch. I think no matter what age you are, I think as long as you have a child at heart kind of like mentality and you can kind of enjoy a so-called kids movie, then I think you're going to enjoy it when you watch it as a kid or as an adult. But if you watch it, I would say as a kid, you're probably going to enjoy it more when you get older. If your family watched it with you, they're probably going to like it. They may not like it depending on their own preference of a movie. But either way, I think it's a good movie that I think everyone should definitely check out. So what do you guys think about A Bug's Life? Have you guys ever seen it? Is it good, bad? Is it a cult classic? Is it something bad? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll see you as always on the next one.